Hello students, let us understand the story The Refund. The Refund is written by Frigyes Karinthy. There are 7 characters in the story: the principal, the servant, Wasakov, mathematics master, physics master, history master, and geography master. Now let's read the first scene. In the first scene, we have the principal and the servant. Now the principal asks the servant, "Well, what is it?" He says, "A man outside, sir. He wants to see you." Now the principal says, "I receive parents only during office hours." Now the servant informs him, "But sir, it isn't a parent, a pupil?" Then he asked the servant. He says, "I don't think so. He has a beard." Then what is he? Means he's asking that who is he? The servant says, "He told me I should just say Wasakov. So I'm informing you that his name is Wasakov. He wants to meet you." Now the principal says, "What does he look like? Is he looking like stupid or intelligent?" Now the servant says, "Fairly intelligent, I would say, sir. He seems to be an intelligent person." "Good, then show him in." Now he goes off. An instant later the door reopens. Now who enters the office? Wasakov. He says, "How do you do?" Now the principal says, "What can I do for you?" Wasakov says, "I'm Wasakov. Don't you remember me?" "No, I don't remember you." Then he says, "Well, Mr. Principal, I was a student in this school 18 years ago as a former pupil of this school. I want you to refund the tuition fees which were paid to you for my education 18 years ago." He wants the whole money back. He wants his tuition money back from the school. Now, the principal is really confused. He says, "You want me to refund your tuition fees?" He says, "Exactly, the tuition fees. If I were a rich man, I would tell you to keep them. So far as I am concerned, it means that yes, I am concerned. I want my money back. I am in need of that money." Now the principal says that, "I'm not sure I understand." Means, what do you want to say? Why you want it back? Wasakov says, "This certificate here says that I got an education. Well, I didn't. I want my money back. I haven't got the education, so I want money back." Now the principal says, "But look here, I don't understand it at all. I have never heard of anything like it. What an absurd idea." Means, what an illogical idea for asking this tuition fees. Wasakov says, "Thanks to the education I got here." He is a little bit irritated, which made nothing but an incompetent fellow out of me. My old classmate gave me the idea not half an hour ago. Here I was walking along the street, fired from my last job, and wondering how could I get hold some cash because I was quite broke. He says that I was fired out from my job. I don't have any job. Now I am in need of money, so I want to have my tuition fee back. Now he actually met with his classmate and he guided him to go to school and get the money back. He says, "I have got to hurry to the brokers to collect the money I made speculating." What is the meaning of speculating, children? Speculating means investing one's money. Now he has invested his money and now he wants the money back. He went to collect the money. "What's the foreign exchange?" He was asking the price. What's the current price of the foreign exchange? Now the broker says that, "I haven't got the time to tell you now, but according to the paper, Hungarian money is down 70 points." Means Hungarian money is down with 70% points. 70 points actually. Now, "I have made the difference." He says, "I have made the difference, children. It means the money has gone down, the rates have gone down, he has got loss. Don't you understand?" "Well, I didn't understand." Wasakov says to the broker that, "I did not understand. What do you mean to say?" "I said," means Wasakov said. Now the broker says, "How do you make money out of it if money goes down?" He says, "Wasakov, if you don't know that, You don't know anything? Go to the school and get your tuition fees back. Means you do not know anything about this, that how you are going to get money when the market is down or Hungarian money has gone to 70 points down. If you do not know this silly thing, then you please go to school and get your tuition fees back, as you do not have any kind of knowledge. Then he hurried away and left me standing there, and I said to myself, why shouldn't I do that? He's right. Now that I have left it over, means he understood, and he thought actually to go to principal and have the money back, that tuition fee back. Now children, the principal says, you are not really serious, are you? I do not think that you are serious. Are you serious? He says, I was never more serious in my life. Treat me wrong here, I will go straight to the Ministry of Education and complain about you. I'll simply complain about this to the Ministry of Education. Principal says, you're mad, my dear sir. Wasakov, please go away quietly. I will think the matter over after you have gone. Please let me think. Now Wasakov says, no, you don't get rid of me so easy. I'll not let you free. You have to give my money back. Of course, I'll wait for this. I'll go when everything is being settled. If I get a job, I can't keep it. Give me an examination and tell me what I ought to do. What I have to do, just tell me, guide me. Call the masters and let them say that yes, I know nothing or I know everything. Now the principal says, what an unusual case. I have never heard of anything like it before. I shall have to consult the staff. Means I have to call an emergency meeting. He rings the bell and now the servant enters the office. He asks the servant, ask the staff to come here at once. Yes, sir. Now, gentlemen, I have asked you to come here on account of a most unusual state of affairs. It is unprecedented. Unprecedented means something that never has happened. Now, he says to all the faculty members, all the teachers, that in 30 years I have never seen this scenario. I have been a schoolmaster. I have never heard of anything like it. So long as I live, shall I expect to hear of anything again? I shall open the conference. A former pupil has come to see me, an individual named Wasakov. He brought up a question which I have never encountered. What is the meaning of encounter? Means I have never met with any question. I have never faced this kind of a question in my many years of experience. He wants his tuition fees back. Now the mathematics teacher asks that why he wants his money back. Now the principal says because he has lost his job, because he's broke, means he's disheartened. I should be glad to have you express your views on this unparalleled case. This is not an ordinary case. It is something which is unusual. Now the physics master says the case is natural. The law of conservation of energy proves that any given pupil will lose in any given period as much knowledge as a teacher can drill into his head in another period of like duration. Now the history master says there is nothing like it in the history civilization. It is said that the Bourbons learned nothing and forgot nothing, if that is true. Now the teachers are discussing that here. This physics master discussed that he says that law of conservation of energy proves that any given pupil will lose in any given period. As much as knowledge a person gains, he will definitely lose it in long run. Here the history master also says that there is nothing like that Bourbons learned nothing and forgot nothing. It's true. Now the geography master says, where is the fellow? Call him. Definitely the person who learns after long time, like in future, he may lose. He may not remember all the things. Now the principal says he's waiting outside. He wants to be re-examined. He says he learned nothing. He says re-examination will prove. I would like to know about you gentlemen. Think about it. Means just think over it. What do you want to say? There is a boy who is asking the tuition fees. What is to be done? The principal is discussing with all the teachers. Now the mathematics master says, a re-examination? Gentlemen, it is my belief that we will lose nothing by re-examining Wasakov. It's okay, let us re-examine him. If he fails, he will place us in an awkward position, difficult or odd position. Therefore, he must not fail. He should not fail. We must checkmate him. We should fail him. We should have a check over him. If he fails tomorrow, there will be two more former pupils, and the next day a dozen. We will ask him questions, whatever his answers, we agree beforehand and they are correct. Now here they want to have a check that all the answers given by him, whether the answers are wrong or right, we should pass him. We should prove him that yes, he knows everything. Now the physics master says, who will decide? Mathematics master says, if you will permit me, I'll decide whether he is learned or not, whether he fails or pass. Now the principal says to the servant, show in Mr. Wasakov, means send Mr. Wasakov. Now Wasakov, all right, let's hear the questions. I need money. Ask me questions, professors. I would like to see you get a single correct answer out of me. He was damn sure that I know nothing. Now the principal says the examination will begin. History, Mr. Schiffer. Now the test begins. History master says, Mr. Wasakov, won't you be seated? I'll stand. Bravo! Excellent! Mr. Wasakov will not be seated. He'll stand. Also good. It follows that his physical condition is splendid, means very good, wonderful. And I take it upon myself to award him an excellent physical culture. Now the principal says, quite right. Physical culture, excellent. He gives a remark that his physical culture is excellent. Now the history master says, how long did 30 years war last? Now Wasakov says, I don't know. Please answer my questions. Now Wasakov thinks, his eyebrows drawn together, means a person when he is in confusion, he thinks about something. So what happens to his eyebrows? They are drawn together. We can see one or two or simple lines over the forehead. So now the physics master tiptoes to him, means quickly goes to him and whispers in slow voice. He says, 30 years. The geography master actually winks at him. Winks at him means he gave an idea. He gave a signal by blinking his eyes that yes, holds up 10 fingers 3 times. The teachers were giving him idea to say the correct answer. Well. Now, the Wasakov says, Mr. Principal, this is no way to run an examination. Now, he's indicating towards physics master. That person is trying to make me cheat? Now, the principal says, I shall deal with this decisively. Whosoever is there, I'll deal with them. Don't worry. Go away. The physics master slinks back to his place, means goes back to his place. Now, Wasakov says, how long did the 30 years war last? I know. Exactly 7 meters. 7 meters. Please give me back my tuition fees. Now the children, this Wasakov, he was eager to get the money back. So he asked that yes, the answer is wrong. I know nothing, means give me my money back. Now the history master says 7 meters. Right, your answer is excellent. Now Wasakov says, what? What did you say? The answer is correct. The history master says to Wasakov, as a matter of fact, the candidate has shown us that these thought processes are not merely superficial, and he has investigated the subject with modern researches based on. Now he says that you are right. You have given us the right answer. Mathematics master says relativity, of course. Now children, try to understand here. He has given the wrong answer, but then too the teachers are proving him that yes, the answer is correct. Your answer is based on researches. Now the history master says, because of the actual warfare took place only during half of each day, that is to say 12 hours out of 24, and the 30 years at once becomes 50. Try to understand the actual warfare took place only during half of each day. A, a day is of 24 hours, half means 12 hours. Now, 30 years at once become 15, but not even 15 years were given to up to fighting. How it is possible that the whole day they are fighting? For the combatants had to eat 3 hours a day. Those soldiers, those who were fighting, they have to eat also. So 3 hours were consumed to eat. Now, children, 3 hours a day, reducing our 15 years to 12. And if we deduct from this the hours given up to noon, day siestas, siestas means afternoon nap, to peaceful diversion, to non warlike activities. Correct. I take it upon myself, gentlemen, to propose a grading of very good in history. The teachers proved him right. Bravo, excellent. He has passed. He has passed in this question also. History, very good. Now the examination in physics. Now the teachers have made him right, proved him right by making this illustration clear to this Wasakov. So they made him understand that yes, whatever you have said, that is correct. Now Wasakov says, now we'll see something. And now tell me, do clocks in church steeples really become smaller as you walk away from them, or do they merely appear to become smaller because of an optical illusion? Now, children, here the teacher is asking him that tell us, is it an illusion or really it happens that the towers in the church they have the clocks, okay, as you walk then the clocks become smaller. So is it an illusion or what? Now Vasakov says, how should I know? Whenever I walk away from the clocks, they get larger. If I want them to get smaller, I turn round and walk straight up to them, and they are not small at all. Now, children, he wants his refund back. He wants his tuition fees back. So that is why he is giving the answers in such a way that no, I do not know. Whenever I go far from the clocks, I see them larger only. And if I want them to be smaller, once again I go back towards the clock. Now the physics master says, good, good, it is correct. A difficult answer, but most brilliant one. Means you have answered in right way. Mathematics master says, now how much do we owe you, Mr. Wasakov? How much money we have to give you as a refund now? Just tell us. This mathematics master asked to Wasakov. He says, I'll tell you exactly. I attended this school for 6 years in all. Okay. During the first 3 years, the fee was 150 crowns quarterly. Quarterly, this much money means 150 crowns. In that era, at that place, this currency was used. Okay, in European countries, in olden days, this was the unit. Now total for 3 years, 1800. Now during the second 3 year, the fees was 400 crowns semi-annually. Now total is 2400 and 1800 and 4200. Now examination fees this much. Heller means coins. Certificates, documents, books, stamps, taxes, crowns, Heller, total 5682, 38 Heller, stationery, notebooks. Now grand total is 6450 crowns and 50 Heller. Now mathematics teacher says exactly it is right to the smallest detail means you have answered. I congratulate you. That was my difficult question. Now this Wasakov is so surprised. What? Now mathematics master says I certified that the candidate passes in mathematics. Now the principal says Mr. Wasakov has passed with distinction in every subject. Distinction means above 75%, and has again shown that he is entitled to the certificate we awarded him On his graduation, Mr. Bosakov, we offer our congratulations, accepting a large share of them for ourselves for having taught you so excellently. Now, children, here this principal with all the teachers made this Wasakov understand that you know everything. If the teachers would have failed him, or if this Wasakov has got his tuition fees back, then from the very next day all the students must have started coming to school and get the money back. So the Wasakov was proved to be learned and educated. That was the story. I hope